G'day ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Grand Theft Auto 5 online money method video. In this video today, I'm going to be showing you many different ways to make millions of dollars in the game this week as a solo player. Of course, if you do go on to enjoy today's video, then leaving a like and subscribing is greatly appreciated. And without further ado, let's go. Alright, money method number 1 this week in GTA 5 Online. Make your way to the Rockstar featured series icon in downtown Los Santos in Legion Square. You'll see this pink circle here. It'll be the featured series icon, and simply walk into it, press left D-pad to go on call for the job, or alternatively you could go to your pause menu, go to online, jobs, play job, Rockstar created, stunt races, and begin any one of these 4 unknown races that are currently paying double money and RP this week in GTA 5 Online. You can see in this race here there's only 3 other players, so we had 4 players in this lobby. You guys can be getting up to as much as, or as many as 30 players in a session. So definitely give this one a go this week. It is paying double money. The payout I received at the end of this race wasn't anything substantial. However, if you have more players in it, if it goes for a longer duration, let's say you have maybe 5 laps and you have 15 players in a lobby, it is definitely worthwhile, especially if you're finishing within the top 3, if not the top 5. That's probably where you want to be aiming. Of course, if you have a 30-player lobby, you could be somewhere around position 15 to 20 and still earn a decent amount of money for the time and effort that you put into this game mode. The main premise of this unknown races is pretty simple. You pretty much start out with a random vehicle, and when you hit a question mark checkpoint, that vehicle that you're currently in is going to change, be the first across the finish line like any other ordinary race, and you will be the winner. You can see for this one here, with just 4 players, I made $20,000, but you could be making up to 100, if not 150k with a full lobby. Give it a go. Alright, money method number 2 this week in GTA 5 Online is our regular weekly time trial up Chiliad with a part time of 1 minute 10 seconds, 0.1. So it's very simple this week. I would definitely recommend you grab a Batty 801 to complete this week's time trial. Of course, it is a non-HSW compatible vehicle you want to be choosing for this time trial. Now, you can set a waypoint to the end destination for this week's time trial. However, I would recommend you don't really need it. I would just recommend you do follow the exact route I'm taking on screen here. It's definitely going to help you out. Pretty much the most difficult part of this time trial is basically the beginning. As you can see right there, there's a few rocks and a few tree trunks just sticking out of the ground randomly, so you do want to keep an eye out for those, as it can easily fling you off the bike. So the main objective for this time trial is pretty much staying on the bike, getting through the first portion of the time trial, the middle part of the time trial, which we're approaching right now, and also the ending. Now, when we get to the end of the time trial, it's pivotal that you do go ahead and take the exact sort of route that I'm taking. Otherwise, if you miss it, if you sort of go a little bit off trajectory, it can make or break you getting this time trial done. So as we get to the top of Mount Chiliad here, we're climbing up the top, making sure not to take out any animals along the way, of course, as well. And you can see we get towards the final 5 seconds. We just want to climb up here nice and carefully. Eventually we complete it with less than half a second in hand, but you will make $100,000 in just 1 minute this week. Money method number 3 this week in GTA 5 Online. You'll want to be sure to disband as a motorcycle club president, and be sure to register as a SecuroServe CEO. Now, you're also going to need to own a SecuroServe CEO office. Of course, that's how you can register as a CEO, but within that, you're also going to need to own a crate warehouse. Once you own these 2 things, you'll be able to approach the front concierge here. You can go to your executive assistant and simply go ahead and start up the export mixed goods mission. This week it's paying double money and RP, and it's going to make you a good chunk of money. It's very easy to complete. All you need to do is collect the mixed goods and go and deliver the mixed goods to terminal. This is a great filler mission that's going to make you an additional $100,000 this week, considering it is paying double money. So definitely do this one, give it a crack. And yeah, it does actually spawn every 48 minutes that you can do this, or basically it gives you the ability to complete this mission every 48 minutes. So yeah, give this one a go. You can make a good chunk sum of money. Alright, our fourth money method this week in GTA 5 Online is the HSW time trial East Vinewood with a part time of 1 minute and 21 seconds. All you want to do is start up the time trial once you are within the vicinity of the starting area, which is the purple circle, and press right D-pad. By doing so, you can go to your map and set a waypoint to the end destination, which will be a yellow icon on your map. From this point, you can back out of the map. You can simply go to your phone, job list, and quit the job. Then once you are ready to proceed with the HSW time trial, you can press right D-pad and begin your ascent to the finish line. Of course, without falling off the bike like I'm doing on screen here. But from this point, I'm going to show you how easily it is, or how easy it is to complete this time trial with just 1 minute and 21 seconds this week. Now, I'm always going to recommend the Hakuchu drag. It's by far going to deliver the best results for you, and I would highly suggest that you do have this motorcycle upgraded to the HSW spec when it comes to turbo tuning, transmission tuning, as well as the engine upgrades, brakes, you name it. Every upgrade on this bike, definitely max it out. So you're gonna see we have a few seconds left in hand with this time trial. Follow the route I'm taking on screen here. You could take an easier route at the beginning of the time trial. I did cut through the construction site and made my way jumping over onto the highway. You can definitely take a cleaner route that I took in this gameplay here. You can see with about 6 seconds left, 7 seconds left, we make 250k. Definitely give this one a go this week as well, guys. Alright, money method number 5 and 6. I'm going to include a bonus money method within this one here, but this one, again, you're going to need to own a CEO office, and you're also going to need to register as a SecuroServe CEO within a public session. I would recommend. You don't need to have a public session and be registered. It's just going to help if you're trying to do this with other players, as you are going to need to have other players to complete these missions. All of these special vehicle work missions this week are paying triple money and RP. Like I mentioned just before, you can't do these solo. You are going to need another player. So if you want, go into a public session. That's going to be your best bet in terms of inviting people in the lobby, as well as skill matched players. So what you could also do is put your gamer tag in the comment section down below. Help each other out, whether you're on Xbox, PlayStation, or PC, Steam, you name it. Help each other out and yeah, make some good money. Not amazing amounts of money this week, but you can make more if you set it to the hardest difficulty. So that is it for this week's money guide in GTA 5 Online. There's plenty of ways to make money. I'm going to be honest, not the most amazing weeks for making money in the game, but it is still going to be a good one. You can have fun playing with some friends, and it's going to be more of a community-based week for making money. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, turn on post notifications, share it with a friend. Take care, and I'll see you in my next video.